I'm an online fitness coach, and you will never see my clients before and after pictures, even though they're pretty amazing. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Kiandra, and I'm an online fitness coach for Muslim women who are high achievers, high performers, who want to lose fat, break emotional eating, and just take care of their body with a high level of ihsan. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what the backstory and kind of like the thought process as to why I actually don't show before and after pictures of my clients. And I've actually had quite a few clients who have sent me, even though like my clients, like majority of them, like they wear hijab, everything like that, have sent me before and after pictures and said, Kiandra, like please, like go use this, like, you know, alhamdulillah, like I've had a great transformation with you, all of this stuff, like use this to, like, you know, like promote your services essentially, and like show other people that you know what you're talking about, and you're not some bozo on the internet that knows absolutely nothing about nothing. And I've been like, thank you so much, but I've like politely declined. And I wanted to explain like a little bit more as to why. And yes, there is the religious, so one, yes, alhamdulillah, there is the religious element, right? Like I feel very icky as a Muslim to use another woman's body, even though she may be covered, even though she may like, wear hijab, and you can see a visual difference. And even when she wears abaya, like you can see the visual difference. It still makes me feel very icky, and it just doesn't feel right to me in that instance, right? It just doesn't feel right. And so for that reason in particular, one, I think it's kind of, how our feelings and emotions a lot of times are from Allah, and I feel like Allah's kind of like given me that as a, okay, Kiandra, I don't think that you should be doing this. So that's reason number one. But reason number two is, depending on how much you may know or don't know about me, I was a college athlete. So I played in the US for 5 years at the collegiate level, and I played at some pretty high-end high universities in terms of like how good we were. I was at a university where at one point we were ranked second in the nation. So a lot of cameras on us, when we're in practice. In practice is like, it literally, guys, it felt like a reality TV show. Like cameras all the time, interviews all the time, kids coming up to you all the time, 24/7. Also, can you tell that I'm in Quebec because of all of the, like, what are these called? Cones, construction cones. Anyways, it was very, very, we had media training all the time, etc. Right? So public perception was a really big factor. And at this particular university, like there was not a lot of like, as a diversity. But anyways, throughout my college career, guys, I was a poster child. I was like the diversity poster child for so many things. And even at the point when I wasn't actually like playing a lot, like I was not the star on the team by any means, okay? I was not the star on the team. I was not the one that was like scoring the most or anything like that. But photo ops came. Oh, Kiandra, Kiandra, come, like do this, and they'd always like publish my pictures and stuff like this. And it just made me feel like very like used and unappreciated, because it was my looks and like my diversity and stuff like that was just taken advantage of a lot and was used a lot. And I felt like, in a way, like, yeah, like my body was used, and like how I looked was used for other people's kind of gain, and that just felt really icky to me. And I just remember the way that I felt, and I just never ever want another woman to feel like that because of me, right? Because of me. So that's the biggest reason why I don't do before and after pictures. I remember that feeling. It sucked, and I never want to make another woman feel that way, even if it's like in the moment she's like, yeah, Kiandra, no, cool, like use these, yada yada yada, etc. And then maybe like 5 years down the line she's like, maybe I didn't really want her to. So I'm just, yeah, it's not for me. Also, like I mentioned, like Allah's just kind of like put this in my heart where it just feels really icky to me. So that's why I don't do it. Does it hurt business? Maybe. We're visual at the end of the day. Like I could show you a graph of some of my clients that have lost 20, 30 kgs or 20, 30 pounds, even though it's a big difference, like 60, 70 pounds compared to like 20 pounds. I can, or some women who have done like amazing recomp with me, who have like only lost, like on the scale, only lost like 5 kgs, but look freaking phenomenal. Or some women who, yes, alhamdulillah, who have like broken their emotional eating or have greatly improved with it, and their relationship with self. Like, pictures also don't show that. So alhamdulillah, I like to respect my lady's privacy to the biggest degree. And like, yeah, does it make it harder for business? Yeah, I mean, sure. But I also believe that, like, however my business is going to grow or is going to evolve or whatever, in the way that I'm able to help women, it's going to be my risk from Allah. And at the end of the day, like, I don't bring in new clients. I'm not the one that really does that. I tie my camel, right? Like, I post, you know, like, social proof, and like, I'm showing people, yes, like, I'm able to help people get great results. I'm giving value and stuff like that, inshallah, to help people. And if it's my risk, and somebody, you know, Allah's like, yeah, Keandra, here you go. Here's a client that you can help. Like, alhamdulillah, you know, alhamdulillah. And it's just really cool to me, honestly. Like, last point, it's really cool to me that Allah has, like, allowed me to have the education and the knowledge and the know-how to be able to transform people's lives. And then not only does he give me that knowledge and abilities, but he's also, like, he has entrusted other women's amanas, like, with me. Like, I take that as such a gift that Allah trusts me with that, right? Because at the end of the day, like, whether someone signs up for my program or not, like, it's like from Allah that we saw each other on the internet with 1,000 millions of videos, right? So I find that really cool, alhamdulillah. So if you're ever wondering why there's no before and after pictures on my page, now you know why. Alhamdulillah, obviously, like, I do have some ladies that make testimonial videos for me, and I have, like, you know, like, their graphs of weight loss and fat loss, and then some screenshots of things that they've said, like testimonials that are, like, written to me on WhatsApp and stuff like that. But yeah, khair inshallah. So that's it. So if you're wondering, now you know, alhamdulillah. All right, a little bit different than what I've usually been doing, but inshallah, if you guys have any, like, topics that you want me to discuss, any insight that you want me to give, inshallah, drop it in the comments. I do read the comments, so please like, comment, and subscribe, and send this video, inshallah, to somebody who you think needs this. Okay? Assalamu alaikum, everybody. We'll see you later, and bismillah.